As of 2011, Berlin is home to 138 museums and more than 400 art galleries. The ensemble on the Museum Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is in the northern part of the Spree Island between the Spree and the Kupfergraben. As early as 1841 it was designated a district dedicated to art and antiquities by a royal decree. Subsequently, the Alters Museum was built in the Lustgarten. The Neuss Museum, which displays the bust of Queen Nefertiti, Alte National Gallery, Pergamon Museum, and Bode Museum were built there. Apart from the Museum Island, there are many additional museums in the city. The Gemälde Gallery, Painting Gallery, focuses on the paintings of the Old Masters, from the 13th to the 18th centuries. While the Neue National Gallery, New National Gallery, built by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, specializes in 20th-century European painting. The Hamburger Bahnhof, in Moabit, exhibits a major collection of modern and contemporary art. The expanded Deutsches Historisches Museum reopened in the Zoohaus with an overview of German history spanning more than a millennium. The Bauhaus Archive is a museum of 20th-century design from the famous Bauhaus School. Museum Berggruen houses the collection of noted 20th-century collector Heinz Berggruen, and features an extensive assortment of works by Picasso, Matisse, Cézanne, and Giacometti, among others. The Kupfersticherkabinett Berlin, Museum of Prints and Drawings, is part of the Staatlichen Museen zu Berlin, Berlin State Museums, and the Kulturforum at Potsdamer Platz in the Tiergarten district of Berlin, S-Mitte district. It is the largest museum of the graphic arts in Germany and at the same time one of the four most important collections of its kind in the world. The collection includes Friedrich Gilly's design for the monument to Frederick II of Prussia. The Jewish Museum has a standing exhibition on 2 millennia of German Jewish history. The German Museum of Technology in Kreuzberg has a large collection of historical technical artifacts. The Museum für Naturkunde, Berlin's Natural History Museum, exhibits natural history near Berlin Hauptbahnhof. It has the largest mounted dinosaur in the world, a Giraffe Titan skeleton. A well-preserved specimen of Tyrannosaurus rex and the early bird Archaeopteryx are at display as well. In Dahlem, there are several museums of world art and culture, such as the Museum of Asian Art, the Ethnological Museum, the Museum of European Cultures, as well as the Allied Museum. The Brücke Museum features one of the largest collection of works by artists of the early 20th-century Expressionist movement. In Lichtenberg, on the grounds of the former East German Ministry for State Security, is the Stasi Museum, the site of Checkpoint Charlie. One of the most renowned crossing points of the Berlin Wall is still preserved. A private museum venture exhibits a comprehensive documentation of detailed plans and strategies devised by people who tried to flee from the East. The Beata UHSE Erotic Museum claimed to be the largest erotic museum in the world until it closed in 2014. The cityscape of Berlin displays large quantities of urban street art. It has become a significant part of the city's cultural heritage and has its roots in the graffiti scene of Kreuzberg of the 1980s. The Berlin Wall itself has become one of the largest open-air canvases in the world. The leftover stretch along the Spree River in Friedrichshain remains as the East Side Gallery. Berlin today is consistently rated as an important world city for street art culture. Quote, Berlin has galleries which are quite rich in contemporary art. Located in Mitte, KW Institute for Contemporary Art. Kau. Spruth Margas. Kreuzberg there are a few galleries as well, such as bläʁ:n Southern Esther Schipper Future Gallery, Koenig Gallery,